All right. Hello, everyone. So I'm just going to be going over the paper instructions or the presentation, whichever one you're going to be choosing for this comparative politics class. Um, I know originally on the syllabus I put that it was just going to be a paper, but I wanted to give some of you guys the option if you don't want to type 4 to 6 pages. Some of you might feel a little bit better in this type of setting right here. So, you can just go ahead, make a PowerPoint presentation and then present it like how you would maybe in an in-person class, kind of like you're lecturing. Okay. Um, Now, what is the prompt for this assignment? Okay. Um, Whether you choose the paper or the presentation, it is the same body of work. It is the same prompt. It is just whether you like to write or if you want to do the presentation, completely up to you. I like to give you guys as much flexibility as I possibly can. Okay. Now, what are you writing about? Okay. You're going to be comparing two different institutions from two separate governments. Okay. So you're going to choose an institutional dimension. So whether it's electoral systems, executive and legislative relations, party systems, federalism, judicial independence, doesn't matter. Okay. You're going to decide or you're going to analyze the differences that produce different political outcomes in both those countries. So your submission needs to include things like this. It needs to identify what type of institution you're comparing, explain how it operates in each country, analyze how differences they shape political behavior, policy outcomes, or representation. Okay. Um, you also need to evaluate which arrangement seems to be more effective. Okay, for its political context. Okay. Obviously, you can use scholarly sources and real world evidence to support your argument. I would suggest if you're having like trouble maybe figuring out like what institution you want to compare, go to your textbook. A lot of good examples that can kind of guide you in the right direction, and then find scholarly sources online or in the Readly database to help support your argument. It'll just make your life a little bit easier if you don't want to go out and just research first and then find it. Your textbook gives you really good examples of this. Okay. You don't have to use one in the textbook. If you find something else, completely up to you. Doesn't really matter to me. And there's Snoopy in the background. You're sleepy on, buddy. And then Mookie should be somewhere right. Where you at, buddy? He's a little sleepy too right now. So laying down here. Sorry, get a little sidetracked. But I don't know why it's following me right now. Um, Now, obviously, you need to use APA format. It's pretty standard for any of your political science or social science classes. And I'm trying to think what else do I have to go over on this. I want to keep this video really short. A couple questions I've gotten. Written essay might be easier for you. It'll have a Turnitin submission. Um, uh, that's pretty much it for the paper. For the video presentation, your face does need to be in it. Okay. I would suggest using PowerPoint. I'm pretty sure you can use Google Slides too. I'll open it up right here. You can click on this record up here at the top. And if you click from beginning, it'll start your PowerPoint up like this. And then you can decide, or my fault, you can just present whatever it is that you're doing for your project, and that is it. And anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes is solid, and it'll go and it'll plug into whatever camera you have. If you're on a laptop, it'll connect to your laptop camera. If you have a secondary camera plugged in, you guys should understand how that works. But you go that option, I think this is the easiest way to do it, and then you can just post the video on campus or put a link maybe to a YouTube channel, and then I can grade it from there. So it's the first time I've done this class, so you guys are kind of like my test subjects. It's not gonna be perfect. It is what it is. But yeah, that's just so you guys are kind of aware. Here's the rubric that I'm kind of or that I'm going to follow. Okay, I broke it up into different sections. Obviously, you can get 18 to 20 points for excellent, 14 to 17 for good, 10 to 13 for adequate, 0 to 9 for poor. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not an English professor. Okay, so when it comes to organization, clarity, and delivery, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As long as it makes sense to me and you're using proper grammar, you'll probably get a really good score there. Now, if I'm reading it and it feels like I'm having a brain aneurysm when I'm going through your work, I'm probably gonna start docking you points for grammar and clarity. Um, Also, I'll dock you points for not following AP format right here as well. So like if you're missing a title page, or if you don't have your reference page like you'll get docked right here. Actually, my fault. The reference page, you'll get docked right here with evidence and sources. But that's another thing that I'm really big on. It's hard in today's world with AI and cheating. I need to make sure that you guys are using scholarly sources and you're citing in text. Okay, I understand you guys are smart. You guys may know some of this information without having to cite a source, but I need to know that you are pulling it from a scholarly source rather than you just going out there and just pasting it in, and because it's very hard to differentiate that between someone using AI. Now, last thing I want to show you guys is this. I'm going to post this for you guys on Canvas too. It is my version of like a template that you can follow along. Once again, you guys have complete freedom to organize your paper how you would like, but I think this is just a really easy way for those of you who struggle to organize things properly. Okay, so I would just kind of follow this. This is if you're going to be doing the paper. It gives you a little examples on what things that you can talk about, how you can compare. It's just something for you guys to use as a tool. If you guys decide to use the video, then you'll just follow this second part right here. So, and it just kind of gives you a basic way on how you can kind of go slide by slide and organize it. Okay, and I think it's really easy if you do around 8 slides too. Remember, the video is going to be 8 to 10 minutes long. You'll be on each slide for around a minute, maybe a minute 30 at most. So I think this might be a really good option for you guys. It tells you what you shouldn't kind of include in there, and yeah. So that concludes it for this video. There wasn't really too much to talk about. I just wanted to give some type of like video instructions that I would give to you like in the classroom setting. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. And also, this assignment is going to be due. Where's the due date out? July 19th. So you guys have around 12 days to complete this. Please do not wait till the last second. Please do not take a 0 on this assignment because it will hurt you a lot. But other than that, once again, I hope you guys are enjoying the class. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.